Some people have written books, some have a great look that covers the magazines for kids who are 17. But I don't know what to do, staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Some, they are certain of what awaits them when it all ends, but I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered?
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my first ever summer clean and decorate with me. This right here is why I started YouTube. I love these videos. They're my all-time favorite. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean this apartment because right now it is in shambles. So I've got to get that taken care of, and then I can't wait to show y'all what I've been picking up the past couple of weeks at TJ Maxx, Hobby Lobby, Kirkland's, and so many other stores for my summer decor this year. I didn't do too many decorations, but I got a lot of things to really just freshen up the space, and I also got some new couch pillows that I need to show you. So sit back, relax, and get ready to watch my 2020 summer clean and decorate with me. And make sure you subscribe if you are not already, and if you enjoy this video, hit that like button below, and let's get started. Okay, I wanted to show y'all some of the things that I picked up this week. I picked up this really cute yellow cake plate from the Target dollar section. I think it was $5. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I just thought it was really cute for summer. I picked up a new dish brush and then this little basket thing because I've always wanted one of these, but I don't have a very big sink, so we'll see how that works. And then I picked up some more dish soap. I already had this pineapple from last year, so I was just going to tie it in with the other stuff. I really wanted to do all pineapples this year, but I couldn't find very much stuff. I was kind of late to the game. But then I picked up these citrus candles. This citrus forest came from Tuesday Morning, and it smells so good. And then I found this Cleanse Lemon and Mint candle at Home. I also picked up some brand new couch pillows. If y'all have been watching my channel, you know my couch pillows were kind of dingy. So I needed to update my pillows, and I've got multiples of these, and I'll show y'all later in the video. I picked up this baby's breath from Target this morning. I mean, not Target, Kroger, and it is so pretty. I can't wait to display that on my kitchen counter and maybe on my coffee table as well. And then I picked up this pretty blanket from Tuesday Morning. I thought it was perfect for summer. And then this little white frame with the gold details I'm going to use on my coffee table to try to brighten up this space a little bit. And I got some pineapple dish towels from TJ Maxx. I got 4 for $7.99, so that was a really good deal. I thought those were so cute. It's pretty much the only pineapple thing I could find this year. And then I already had this wood tray and these wooden beads from a farmer's market. My mom actually bought those for me, and so I want to try to incorporate that in somewhere this year, but I don't have a lot of table space, so I'm going to try to figure out where to put that. And then I got some new cleaning sponges. And I picked up this wreath because if you guys know my mirror above my sink, you know that it has a big purple wreath on it. And I am so sick of that purple, and so I just wanted something that was kind of basic that would go for, you know, all the way up until fall. So I got that Magnolia wreath. I thought that was so pretty. Got that at Kirkland's. So I'm going to go ahead and get started cleaning, and then we will go ahead and put all of this stuff out. And I had to show y'all the view from our apartment balcony this morning. It was so pretty with the sun coming through the trees and the pond. So I wanted to share that with y'all, but I'm going to start out by washing up some dishes and wiping down these countertops before I put the decorations out in the kitchen.
You spin around, you laugh to yourself, and I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la la la.
With all of this crazy going on in the world right now, I wanted to brighten up my home, and even though what is going on around us seems really chaotic, we can create a safe haven in our own homes for our families. And there is a saying that says if you want to change the world, go home and love your family. And that saying could not be more true. Even though we feel sometimes that we can't fix the situation we're in, the greatest thing that we can do is to love our families. I'm praying for our country daily, and I have faith that God is going to bring us through this. Let me know down in the comments below how you and your family are doing. What are you doing to bring peace to your home? Especially those of you with kids. I can't imagine trying to explain all of this to children. What a tragedy for our country, but once again, I know that prayer works, so that's what I'm going to continue to do.
There's no place on earth I would rather be.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world.
This area in my kitchen has been bothering me. If you want to see the before, I will have a video linked down below so you can watch. But basically it was just a canister of spoons and a blender. It was not cute, so I wanted to spice it up a little bit. And I already had this pretty little white tray, so I decided to put it to use. And I just displayed our olive oil in a cute little jar that I found at Target. And I put out some cookbooks, my salt and pepper shakers, and a candle. And then later on in this video, I'm going to add some fresh baby's breath that I found at Kroger. And I love the way that this turned out. It makes this area so much more aesthetically pleasing.
Someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright.
I'm not doing any deep cleaning today. I just wanted to give the countertops a good wipe down with the Mrs. Meyer's honeysuckle spray, and then I'm wiping down my appliances with some Windex just to shine them up a little bit. And then I wanted to show y'all the world's best lemon cake recipe. This is actually a family recipe, but I do have permission to give it out. It's seriously so good, so stay tuned for that.
So pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand?
If you're new and this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. My name is Lauren, and I make videos about cleaning, decorating, organizing, all things homemaking. So if that is something you're interested in, make sure you hit that little red subscribe button down below and become part of this YouTube family. I would love to have you. And also, if you are new, comment down below your favorite summer activity. That way I will be able to spot you and get to know you a little better.
The sun in my face, it's so well needed. Life will take care of the rest. Biking alone in the sunset, through the canal, so the mindset I needed. Yeah, I needed. Oh, let's freeze time, gather around, watch the sun go down. Oh, in summertime, soaking up the sun, cruising within. Running around, are we there yet? Music is not where we all met. Just you and I. Oh, let's freeze time. Gather around, watch the sun go down. Oh, in summertime. So
3 things that I'm notorious for changing out when seasons are transitioning are these towels that I put on the stove, my hand soap for the bathroom and the kitchen, and then the candles in our home. I feel like these 3 things are so easy to change out and just boost your mood whenever the seasons are changing. Another fun thing is to add fresh flowers in your home whenever a season is changing. I actually found this baby's breath at Kroger for $4 and it came in a huge bundle, so I was able to make several different arrangements, and this is just an easy way to freshen things up.
oh, in summertime. Soaking up the sun, cruising around in this crazy town. Oh, just you and I. Just you and I.
Sometimes when I'm wiping down the countertops, I forget about the front side of these cupboards, so I'm just going to go ahead and take some Mrs. Meyer's honeysuckle spray and wipe down the front of those. They were covered in spills and I didn't realize it because they're kind of in the shadow of our home, so I took care of that. And then I'm just going to wipe down our trash can with some Windex. Y'all know how I do. Windex is full of ammonia, it kills bacteria. So once I finish that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the floors.
Starting to get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer when you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another.
So this vacuum is my best friend now. I am freaking obsessed with this thing. It works so well. I can use it on any floor type. It's just seriously the best. And I'm just spraying down this carpet with some Resolve carpet cleaner because once again I spilled something on it, and I'm just going to let that sit while I vacuum up the rest of this floor.
It's kinda quiet in my room right now without you. And I couldn't really make you stay, so what to do? I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now.
Okay, we are moving on to making this lemon cake now. This is the best, so open your ears real quick. I'm going to go ahead and read the recipe to y'all, and then I'm also going to link it in the description box below. Y'all have to try this and let me know what you think. This was made all growing up whenever my dad had a birthday or for New Year's. This is what we made. My dad loved it. The whole family loves it. The frosting on this is amazing. So here is the recipe. It's just 1 lemon supreme cake mix, a half cup of sugar, a half cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of apricot nectar, 4 whole eggs, and then you just mix all of it together and pour it in your pan. I used a bundt cake pan. Really, it calls for an angel food cake pan, and then you bake it as the cake mix directs. Actually, no, you bake it at 350 for 35 to 45 minutes, and then the frosting is just basically, let me see. The frosting is 2 cups of powdered sugar and a 1/3 cup of lemon juice mixed together, and you just pour it on top while the cake is warm after you have poked the cake with an ice pick several times so that it can get all down in there. But anyways, this recipe is so delicious. The recipe will be linked in the description box below. Make sure you check this out.
Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you and I met you and
While that cake was baking, I had 45 minutes to kill, so I'm going to go ahead and clean out my disposal. I just bought these pods at Target. You throw it down there with the hot water running in the sink and then turn your disposal on, and it foams up really big, and then once all of the foam is gone, you can turn your disposal off and your disposal is clean.
Take me out to California.
Alright, moving into the living room, I'm just going to go ahead and get in here and clean up all of the clutter, and I'm going to move all of this stuff off of both of the couches so that I can vacuum them down really well, and then I'm going to show you how I displayed all of my new pillows.
Eyes are drawn to southern skies, and all the while I was trying to pretend the promised land was there beyond the great divide. But I'll be coming home soon. Yeah, I'll be coming home soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day till you come and take me home, California, California.
My vacuum died, so I'm going to take a minute and dust off these little shelves, and I'm going to dust off the pictures above the big couch, and then I'm going to move back into the kitchen because my cake started beeping and I had to get that frosted.
The wine is flowing and the fields forever green, and all your hopes and dreams will always be fulfilled. So I'll be coming real soon. Yeah, I'll be coming real soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with.
I was on and off the phone with my mom about this cake all day because I was freaking out that it wasn't going to turn out. I used the wrong kind of cake pan, and I actually added 1 cup of water too much, so I was kind of scared, but it actually ended up turning out just fine. It was delicious. As soon as this cake comes out of the oven, you're just going to want to poke it with an ice pick a bunch of times all over the top so that when you pour the frosting over, it gets in really well and makes it super moist. This cake is phenomenal. You'll have to try it and let me know what you think. Also, I want to quickly mention, the more frosting with this, the better. That is why there's so much frosting in the bottom of that plate. And I actually made extra frosting to pour on top so that if we want to eat it a couple days later, we can add extra. That frosting is to die for. And now I'm just moving back into the living room to finish vacuuming up these couches. This vacuum does stay charged long enough to do my whole entire house, but I did not charge it the last time I used it, and that is why it died. So I'm just going to finish up that job real quick. Also, I might as well go ahead and say this, I did have a little bit of an outfit change. Those jeans got really uncomfortable, so I just popped on some sweatpants.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
I've told y'all before, and I'm going to say it again just in case you're new here, but I really don't like these coffee tables. We bought them when I first got married, and I thought they were trendy and cool, but now I'm really wanting like a farmhouse wood coffee table because I can't really decorate these. Everything just looks awkward on them. So I went ahead and tied in that wood tray on these coffee tables just so that I could have the wood there. It makes me feel better, and I don't really think this looks great, but I think that it looks cozy and nice and summery, so we're going to go with it. I'm just going to go ahead and light this lemon candle and then move on.
Make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be
Okay, if you are new here, I've been saying on this channel that my style is really kind of a modern farmhouse style, but we're trying to transition from what we had when we first got married, so it's just kind of a mixture of a bunch of styles right now, and I really don't care for our living room. It's just kind of mismatch. But really what I've found out recently is that my style is not modern farmhouse. It's more of a rustic glam look, and I do like some things that are modern farmhousey, but most of my style and most of what I like is like a rustic glam look. And you will see that in my bedroom. I just redid my bedroom, and I will leave my bedroom makeover linked down below just in case you haven't seen it yet. That is my style, and when we move into our house next year, I'm really hoping that that's what I can do with my living room and my kitchen and the rest of my house, because right now all of this mismatched stuff is not great, but we are making the best of it.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun, the feeling we chase. I'm wide awake, take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive.
I decided to switch that pillow out with the home because I figured that love seat needed a little more detail, and this couch over here already has plenty of detail, so now I'm gonna vacuum.
I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive.
The coolest thing about this vacuum is that it lays all the way down to the ground so that you can get underneath things like TV stands or nightstands. So I've been loving that, and it also has the feature where you can take the foot off and you can just make it a stick vacuum so you can get in corners and all the nooks and crannies. So I love that. And I'm talking about this vacuum like you already know what it is, but just in case you don't, this is the DYSON V7, and this is the more basic model of this vacuum, but it's so powerful and works so well, so highly recommend.
If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive.
Alright, now I'm going to move back into my kitchen to mop the floor because I was baking that cake earlier and I didn't want to mop it before I baked the cake just in case anything fell on the floor. So I'm just going to use some pine sol and some hot water, and then after I mop it, I'm going to go over it with some mopping glow to shine it up.
I'm just gonna drive.
I love you. I give you everything you want me to. Think about it. If I could, I'd burn down the moon and give that to. Oh.
Moving into the bedroom now, I'm just gonna make up our bed, dust the nightstands, and run the vacuum in here. For some reason, whenever I'm cleaning and decorating at the same time, I like to do it room by room. So if I'm doing the kitchen, or even like area by area, because in the kitchen, I like to clean off one part of the countertop really well and then decorate that area and then move on to the next area, because I feel like the decorating inspires me to keep going. So I don't finish cleaning before I start decorating. I like to clean as I go and decorate as I go. So that's what I did here, and I'm not putting any summer decorations in the bedroom. I'm just going to make up my bed and vacuum in here to freshen it up, and then we'll be done.
If I could, I would be the perfect deja vu. Stars and sun all separated, rainbow colors newly painted. I put it all in a paper bag for you. Have a nice day. All the gods and all the angels got them waiting at your table. Was giving you my heart was not enough. Stars and sun all separated, rainbow colors newly painted. I put it all in a paper bag for you. Have a nice day. All the gods and all the angels got them waiting at your table. Was giving you my heart was not enough.
And I still have that printer in my room from when I was printing out the menu for the week. We actually do have an office in this apartment, but it is a big mess. So one of these days I'm gonna get around to doing a makeover on the office. So stay tuned for that. That is gonna be a huge, huge project. So I don't know how soon it's gonna happen, but it will happen. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that.
An empty page, a story to write. I'm in love, you're divine, and it's all in our signs. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already paid. Cancel your mail for a while. It's a journey for life, and I'm your ride. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. God, I'm praying I'm not alone in this air of hope. 'Cause I'm in love, you're a star burning bright in my heart. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more.
I'm just gonna finish vacuuming our bedroom, and then I'm gonna call this done. Cleaning our apartment, lighting the candles, and decorating with bright colors made me really happy and pulled me out of reality for a minute. And I highly recommend devoting your energy into your home and family during times like these, as well as praying and just remembering that God has everything under control. Thank y'all so much for watching today's Summer Clean and Decorate. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video and got some motivation. Hit that subscribe button for more content just like this, and I will see y'all soon in my next video on Saturday.
We're going away. Get your back, check the tag.